Can you describe the character? Great take. Great.
It's Patty Simcox from Greece. I remember the first time I saw it when I was a little girl. Even then, I was like, "Whoa, this character is big." She's the When I think of big characters, she's the biggest character that comes to mind for me.
Really?
Um, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's others, but I just remember being like, "Whoa." Um, she's energetic. She's peppy. She's nerdy, but she's extroverted. I think of her kind of like, I get the visual that it's like a volcano that keeps trying to explode and it doesn't all come out all once. She's trying to keep it in, but so much keeps coming out at the same time. She's like
How,
very in your face, bubbly, peppy. And I don't ask me why I still remember this as a little girl, because as a little girl, I never considered doing TV and film. I was always interested in theater. But I do remember in this scene, the actress was so animated that as she's introducing herself to Sandy, the camera pulls away. I feel like a part of the reason that I keep bringing larger characters to class is because kinesthetically, my body, it's not always clear what is the big creative choice versus the execution. So it's
okay, good. Good. All
if
right.
I bring a really big character, if I accidentally put the big choice in the execution when I mean it creatively, it'll be very glaringly obvious.
You prepping anything?
No, I'm not. The last, I think, 4 weeks, I've been working on large characters, and I wanted to bring something that, in comparison, I don't consider a large character, but I still want to make sure that I'm still creating large, but playing small.
Got it. Awesome. How would I describe her if she walked into a room?
She knows her own mind. She's strong, but not in the sense that she's going to fight you strong. She's experienced a lot of things in her life. She's highly intelligent. She's not somebody as in overconfident that thinks she's smarter than everybody in the room, but she could very easily go in and talk to anybody. She can easily blend in and hold a conversation with pretty much anyone. This is the first episode of the first season of the show. And I don't know if this was intentional, but this was the feeling I got, that in this scene, it was the way the things they were doing with the camera and the things that was happening in the scene and how they were using the wind outside. It was essentially foreshadowing of what is to come, which to me makes sense because this character can sense things and feel things that are coming. She can't always necessarily interpret what they are, but she can tell when things are going to change, and she can pick up on energy, and she gets um, odd sensations and feelings when she's in a particular place. So to me, I interpret that as she's haunted, not by like ghosts or because she has a crazy mind, but there is something about it when you feel things that you can't explain their origin.
Can you describe again the character, how you envision her, what you're trying to capture?
Yeah. Okay. So she is the press secretary for the president. And in my mind, a press, I don't really know the hierarchy of everything, but I think a press secretary is someone who is going to be telling other people what to do. This faux pas just happened. This is how we're going to fix it. She's in control of the situation. She's talking to her, what's it called? President's chief of staff. Once again, I don't really know a hierarchy of everything, but in my mind, I see the chief of staff as her equal. And for this take that I just did, I dropped one idea that I originally had because it was affecting my execution. And for this time, I went in thinking that this BS happens all the time. And I always have to figure out what to do next. This is just a speech that I saw on Instagram and I copied it because I liked it. And I thought that maybe I would use it for class. And the reason I chose it was because last class you made a comment when you were explaining something to me, that the way I was explaining something as Chelsea was more what you wanted me to do delivery wise. And so I picked this because like this is the type of thing I would write. So I was like, well, let's just do that. She is peppy, she is bubbly, she is controlling, not in like a vice grip way, but she likes to reroute other people to accomplish what she wants. she's engaged to this man, but when he was in New York City, she had an affair with the mayor. And when the mayor shows an interest in another female, gets the other female a job in a different city to remove her as competition. She's not like mean manipulative, but she manipulates situations to her advantage. She's a bubbly Southern belle. Even if she's feeling negative, she'll be real pleasant to your face. She will say bless your heart a lot, but she will manipulate situations, but she's not a bad manipulative person. Like she's like the I don't know what you call it, but like the town's golden girl, if you will.